This morning, I just fitted the last 2 crowns for my friend Francis. We became friends because Francis has been coming to YDS since we started. And he had maybe 4 or 5 implants.
5.
5 implants, sorry. Yeah, so today we fitted the last 2 implants. And so tell me about your journey, Francis. How has it been so far? What made you come here in the first place?
Well, I was referred, very fortunately, by my own dentist to Abdul. And she'd actually been a student of Abdul's at the dental school. And she gave me 2 options. She said I could go to Harrogate or I could go and visit Abdul in Leeds. And I will be able to see Abdul immediately. So I said, right. I said, what's the point in going to Harrogate if I can go to Leeds and I can also see him immediately? And it was an absolutely brilliant decision that I made. And I'm very grateful to that young lady. Apparently she's now moved to Beverley. And it was a wonderful decision I made. Like anybody else, when my first experience of having an implant, I was somewhat...
You got nervous, weren't you?
Nervous,
you were very nervous, yeah.
And I opted for gas, which really, on reflection, I didn't need. But it was an experience you go through. But my subsequent implants have just been carried out under normal treatment.
Local anesthetic, yes.
And I've had no pain whatsoever. Within 24 hours of each stage of treatment, things back to normal.
So what changed? How come when you walked in, you had treatment with IV sedation, but then you had a few implants after that with no sedation? What happened?
Well, I simply gained confidence, not only within myself, but with you. It was quite clear to me that it was a stage that wasn't necessary. And I was able to deal quite normally with the treatment I received. I don't like injections, as you know, but once that...
Out of the way.
Once the injections were out of the way, I was totally relaxed and very confident that, I mean, Abdul has explained all the stages to me, what would happen, the time scale, and we don't rush things. Because we've often talked about these articles that you read in newspapers. If you can go to Budapest, that's one of the favourite places, and they can do this treatment within days. Well, I don't see how that's possible. I wouldn't like it done within 2 or 3 days. You've got to allow for healing processes, natural healing processes to take place. You don't rush anything. And every stage of my treatment has been first class. But it's not just that. It's not just the professionalism. It's Abdul himself. He's not only a first class surgeon, he's also an extremely nice man.
Thank you.
Very approachable, down to earth. He puts your mind at rest immediately, and you're getting one-to-one personal treatment all the time, and you can't buy that.
Okay. So like I said, Francis, you've been with us since we started about 4 years ago. What do you think of the level of service that you receive each time you come in?
The level of service?
Yeah. From the whole team?
From the whole team.
Yeah.
They're very, very welcoming. Of course, they know me now. But it's first class. it's different to the National Health. It has to be different.
Yeah.
It's a totally different setup, but you don't want to go back to a National Health experience after this, because you're spoilt at this level. You know you're seeing people who are the top of their trade.
Yeah.
And you don't always get that. You can't get that in the National Health. But with you, I see you, I don't see anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm never referred to somebody else, a colleague. I always see you.
Yeah, and you build that kind of relationship with the surgeon that you see. And that's quite, you build that relationship with the treating.
Absolutely,
yeah, it's quite important.
and the trust.
Yeah.
The trust is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to know the individual as well.
Yeah.
Not only the skills of the individual, but the person and your family. And I know your two boys.
Yeah.
And I even met your wife.
Yes.
On occasion. she's first class as well.
The proper boss.
The proper boss.
As you call it.
The proper boss, yeah.
Okay.
But yes, it's an experience that I would thoroughly recommend to anybody else.
Thank you. Thanks again, Francis, for the recommendation. Thanks for being with us from day one.
Not at all.
Thank you very much indeed.
And it's been a pleasure to receive treatment from you, Abdul.
Thank you.
I know that occasionally there might be a moment or two, like this morning, where there was a tiny little bit of discomfort, but it's well worth it.
You lit me up. Okay. See you later.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Abdul.
Thank you, Francis.